Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Switch it up. From Africa, home of the diaspora, more than the trip around the globe.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Young wasting no time, right to the air. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Ready. Set.
Young now. He'll try to pick it up himself. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Hardman on the return. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about... Second down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
We're going to see the ball in the air quite a bit here. This is a top 5 passing offense in the NFL.
Can you hear me?
And they certainly like to get everybody involved. So this defense
Mont gave me a weapon.
They couldn't there.
Woo.
And it's an opening
That boy Gaddis, that running back, that superstar running back.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Enough did. Actually, I think you did. Yeah, I think you did. I gave him a 1st and a 4th.
It's 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. They were winners the last
He's a
time
weapon.
out, so
I mean,
he's looking
he
good
got
to
Kenny
make it
Walker,
2
so
in a
he's
row.
straight.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard. They played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Probably gonna be impressed today, then.
Nicely bit off a pretty decent
Let's
game.
take notes. So we got him and the tight end from Cody that we gotta develop. Cody had a day 1 starter, 3rd on his depth
2
chart.
first downs have him up near midfield now
With
on
a
1st
hidden
and
development
10.
tree. Yeah, so let me see that, Cody. Let me see what he do.
Here's Fields.
Oh my
Tries to
goodness.
force it in, and it's
Why do we keep
intercepted.
trying to do that? We see he's on it.
Still going inside the 20.
Have you beaten me yet? No, that was Tim that beat me. Or was that you?
Pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
I think it was the
The
Texans.
offense, it looked like that drive had the makings of something good. They were starting to hit a groove, but the defense clearly had other ideas,
Okay.
not only to force the turnover, but to handle the scoring
Won't beat today.
themselves.
Yeah, no panic in their eyes, was there, partner? Think about it this way. A Hall of Fame coach once told me the best characteristic he liked out of his teams was that they didn't
Really?
flinch.
I thought he said is he like a 90-something speed?
Kept their composure and made a big play.
He said he had him on the block earlier.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Jimmy is gonna find himself in a bad spot. He gonna end up like how you were, with old players whose value have dropped now.
So they'll get another shot
Yeah.
on offense following that
I
pick
tried to
6.
tell him, Jimmy don't want to
Kick is
listen.
away.
Right, come on.
And he'll be tackled just shy.
You ain't
of
even
20.
using them. Okay. All right then. He ain't getting no reps with Gibbs and on that other the power running back they got.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their
I
next
don't know. It'd be
drive.
dudes that be fans of the team.
Remember, they were just out here
That's
a moment
it.
ago through
They
the
can't
pick
make good
6, so
judgment
we'll see
calls.
if they can take better
Their
care of the
fandom gets in the
football
way.
this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back.
I don't
out
like
on
how
the
many
field.
interceptions he's thrown these last couple of weeks, Justin. Let's get back.
You're not hearing everyone say,
Back to
hey, you'll get
ourselves.
them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Don't jump. Ready?
Oh, Yoshi Voss is the one that got off on you. I've been playing you now.
From the gun, here's Fields. The quick throw knocked away. Hits
So
incomplete.
it's a little more physical than that.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. A throw left side for Pearson is complete. And he goes out right around the 39. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down.
Good for a Colts. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Go.
They'll run with Gaddis. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with
We got
extreme
a
confidence.
whole new offense.
Over the middle, it's complete. And they're going to have another
We're
first
certainly
down.
late, yes.
Made at the Panthers'
Yes.
34-yard line.
Mom wasn't using him right. He's like a LaDainian Thomas.
Yeah, big play there. When you have a
He's a
running back
weapon,
that you can
handing
use like a
off
wide
and
receiver, when he has that kind of
in pass
versatility,
catching.
you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those
Saw him make the
defensive
first
backs
down on
something else
that
to
big
worry about.
3rd and long, yeah.
Angel.
So
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
take a shot here.
222, 222. You got it. What? You got it.
On the handoff, it's Gaddis. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Here we go.
A shotgun snap, Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
Couldn't make a decision whether the guy was
from the previous drive. Last time
man or zone.
and
Yeah.
it turned into a pick six. Here,
Way to
he
throw it
knows
away.
better, and he just throws that one away.
But if you can't decide,
This
Can't
will be the
decide,
8th
just
play
go to
of the
another
drive
option.
Here. 3rd and 4.
it's probably something that's more clear.
Here we go.
Got it just
Off play action, Fields. And he comes back
it's a
with
Jones
one
school lesson
complete.
for you.
And he is going to have a Colts first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Panthers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
It was like a force field around my receiver, keeping him from getting back to that.
Because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover
That's
guy.
terrible,
But
man.
in this case, he played it perfectly.
terrible,
Grabbed
man.
the football and went and made the
Get it
interception.
back up.
The Panthers
Well,
out
you
there
know.
ready to begin their next drive.
Now we got Fred
They are
over there.
winners of 2
We'll
straight
definitely get it
games as
back.
they've climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago.
Oh, he's just there.
Conversation where we both
He's just
thought
there.
This was a season they could get away
He's just
from
there
pretty
doing his
quickly.
job.
Obviously not.
I forgot about him over there. He was not as impressed had I remember he was over there. Let's make
Young's
my fault.
incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Yellow, 22.
In motion, the tight end.
Ready.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he powers his way past the 30. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Oh, wow. Teleport. Teleport, though.
And he is going to have a
The
Panthers
teleport, I was there. He teleported all of a sudden behind him. Look at me. I'm right there. Teleported. Teleported in front of me.
Where for that, right?
Teleported in front of me. That's not called anything in any sport. That's a magical. That's a tactic of the world. Teleported.
And that play went nowhere.
Disappeared. That's cool.
They'll be back at the 36.
That's that mad momentum because he threw the pick, Justin. 2 picks. Come on, lock it in, man.
2nd down.
Part of the thinking when
Getting
you bring
kinda
in extra
bored.
tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets
That's what it
some
is.
one-on-one blocks and creates
That's
a
what
crease
it
for your
is.
runner. No, the
Can't
converse
stay
is,
focused.
though, you've got to win those
Fair
one-on-one
enough. We
blocks,
know we're
and
going to get in the
don't,
playoff season.
that's the result you end up with.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Get off here.
35.
That's the right thing.
Hey, Red.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Okay, right? Let's go now. Ready?
Now Young. They'll try and set up
Very
the screen.
good.
It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Right now we got to play.
33 yards that time.
Now we got to play.
They're good at running the
Let's see
screen.
what they
Sometimes it's probably taken for granted, though. You need a good deal of deception in there, don't you?
You certainly do. And you know what else you need? The people who aren't involved in the deception to make sure they hold their blocks and someone doesn't flash too quickly in the face of the quarterback.
It's Young off play action. Now he's going to step up and run. That is caught. Michael Pittman with him.
Oh,
Down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
over his head to Pittman. No.
They moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
He's just short. Kobe Dean is a little bit of a short linebacker. Shorter than we would like. Yeah, I do. He didn't produce for us. He did not. All right, show me that.
They run here with Dowdle. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. They run again with Dowdle.
Here, Fred.
He's met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Ooh, he got through that hole.
2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They got him, man.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th
43,
play of
yeah,
this
we don't like
drive,
that.
needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Okay.
45, white.
I don't know if it's going to be 54, but it ain't going to be 43.
Here's Young from the shotgun. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
That was not touchdown. Nothing was open.
Going to use the first of their timeouts.
Nothing was open. I hope he wasn't talking about that in or that slant from the left.
Seconds to go in the first half.
Okay. All right, show me.
Fourth down on is Ryan
Show me.
Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. This a
0.
33-yard
I don't like
attempt.
that. Man, this quarter felt like it went by fast.
Good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
Guys still running the play. Got a lot of new pieces over there.
He hasn't missed all year long. Converts on
2 new receivers, a new tight end, a new running back. New tight end, new running back, 2 new receivers, new D tackle, new linebacker.
And that one not returnable.
It's about 75% of the team.
End zone, so that's gonna
New
be
right tackle.
up at the 30-yard line. The Indy offense at the
Sure.
line and
All right.
set to go.
Excuse for winning?
They're certainly in need of some
In the
kind
game?
of points
You
here
didn't say we
before
wouldn't
the
win
end
the
of
game.
half. A field goal or something being shut out right now. They can really use some momentum before they head into halftime.
Look at him hopping
And
over.
out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoor them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. That is able
Here,
to
so
take
you got to break that.
before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
This 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 319, get to that. Hey, Ken. Tonight.
Throwing again is Fields. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Tonight. 319, get to that. Punch right. Go.
Now Fields. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Escaping a tackler at the 25. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
That was a little selfish, rookie. Was he attacking you? Careful with that. Fields is still undeveloped. I got to play with him like an early Trey Lance, not the developed Trey Lance.
Back to throw. Fields. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
To throw is Fields. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Woo.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
That boy is something electric.
Much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive
like what he
coordinators,
provides.
they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side.
So you get shaken on that double move?
Guard the most aggressively, because once they get there, they believe they're in field goal range.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go.
What they all say.
Plenty more to see after the break.
They get their ankles taken. Two fluky turnovers was all you gonna get.
We are back underway in quarter number 3.
Nah.
And this one definitely
He's
not
getting
in the
more
landing
comfortable
zone.
with
In
his
fact,
weapons
it's
every
over
week.
the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Fields now to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Underneath. They are scared of getting beat
I
on
think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we
a lot of guys
a
are.
little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the
Tim ain't scared. He'll leave his guys on the island all day.
In the second half.
Get beat. Yeah, he might
From
help.
the gun on 3rd down, Fields.
Oh, wrong button.
Don't
matter.
Open man, that's complete. Well, he is going to have the Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
319, that's not. 11. No mas. Tonight.
Fields.
Dude.
Got him in. It's Brown. Yeah, he's going to be
Just beat him.
but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence. The big plays are out there.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Here's Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Here we go. 5:51, 12 to go. Easy. Tonight.
Operating from the gun, Fields. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game
that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Look up Kyle Rhodes, down a receiver. Is he?
They're trying to keep the drive going.
This
will be play
receiver.
number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Fields. He's going to get that to his running back.
Chase.
And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd.
Chase Brown from Dallas Cowboys. That was his most recent.
Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
You got a mini base. Why not? Here we go, son. Green 19, you got that? Sit out.
Now a first carry here for the running back. A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line down at the 2.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Right.
They'll try to run this one in. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. What a stand so far defensively. And now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Don't jump. Ready? 331. 331. Tonight.
They snap it to Fields. He'll try to do it himself. And it'll be intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come.
Sorry, we just wanted to disrespect.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as it went into halftime. And
we out here being emotional, gentlemen.
Points, but if there's a positive after that,
just so I could say I saw you and I still threw it.
On their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the 2nd half. And now can the offense follow
trap game, another trap game.
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On the run, it's Dowdle. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down.
Lock in 4th quarter, we got to.
3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Ready, set.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Here we go. Check,
Young to throw it. That's a screen pass. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And down to the 7-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 40 yards. That's how you run the screen right there. The defenders get out of place, and then there's a lot of room to maneuver for your running back.
That's because all of the defenders, or I should say the bulk of the defenders, were chasing the quarterback. Great disguise, great fake, got the screen out there, turned into a large gain.
Here's Brooks. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Jonathan Brooks, his second rushing touchdown.
This means more to them, fellas. You can hear it on that side.
The Panthers are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. We talk so often about how hard it is to win.
6-2 is not doing much for the Browns. They're losing way more than 2 games.
And a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself.
They'll probably lose another one. Who they got this week?
They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
You gotta show us something now, Justin. Momentum is against you.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's it?
Fighting through, and he's got space. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big hitter there.
See you, rookie.
Gain of 26 yards.
Backfield of the future is you.
Back to throw. Fields. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Second and 6. At the Panthers 30.
Now a handoff running through the middle. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. We'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Fields going to change things up here. They'll drop the throw. Now Fields going to run. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
And we got to go for this.
In there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
319. Hey, can. EQ. Hey, can. Right.
4th down. Fields has to have this one.
You knew it was coming, but you couldn't do nothing about it.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
That's good for the Colts. First down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now Fields going to run. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Go.
Looking to throw. Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
He's got his target.
Pearsall. Look at you.
1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
That's another Colts. First down.
Operating from the gun. Fields. Looking end zone, but it's
You didn't hold on to
incomplete.
that.
Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 331, 331. Press, butt straight. 11, 11, 11. Angel, Angel, Angel. All right.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Once
Firing
again.
quickly, but it's incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out.
What's going on,
You have to
Justin?
understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball.
I know you didn't hang out too late in
Bring it
Charlotte.
Somewhere along
Maybe
the
you
assembly
did.
line, something was off with that one.
Maybe
Green
you
19,
did.
that's right. Hey, Ken, tonight.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal. In trouble.
Wow.
He'll go down
Left
at the
tackle just
12.
got crushed.
A loss of 8
Good
there, and
field.
it's going to lead to a 4th down. 4th and goal.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Here it is. 4th and
Here we go,
goal.
son. Green 19, that's right. You got a mini base. Why not? Out, let's go. All right.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
He's special.
Colts. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end
What
zone.
is going on?
And I think you're not telling yourself
Y'all
the
are not
truth
man
if you don't
enough.
think there's some
You didn't have enough?
one-upsmanship going on right now because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone.
try
Now,
this thing.
they want to do something even more impressive to answer
Eating
that
our
one.
bread and butter all season.
Shot. 72. Ready?
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he's going to take it
What's
down to
going
around the
on?
35 here.
You know what? I ain't
We're
even
gonna
been.
have another stoppage of play
When
as
are they
call
coming
the
out here?
timeout on defense with 1:53 left. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
They got this one, boys. Can't take none from it. It meant more.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Rico Dowdle, 32 yards. And the Panthers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. What a huge touchdown that was.
That's your first one this
Obviously, here in
season?
the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
Take it by day.
Brandon, when they watch the film
Yeah.
after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep.
Congratulations.
If they close
Glad
this
we could
game
do that
out,
for
just
you.
a few snaps remaining, they can't relax just yet.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
This is your Super Bowl. Congratulations.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away.
Congratulations.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Fields. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
It was a bad game for you, Dixon. My bad. You're not Mitch. You're no Mitch Wilkinson. That's on me. I keep forgetting.
So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
From the gun, here's Fields. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Well, they're not going to go quietly.
That's a bad game.
Play right there. 2 scores down. They're not out of this, but they've got to move.
A shotgun snap, Fields. And a man over the middle, and it's complete. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. And that'll be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now. Because
a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And this is caught.
Bad, Justin.
Late touchdown.
What's on me?
Everything here. This one's not.
We lock in. It's easy.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
17.
Time definitely of the essence now, just under a minute to play, and here we go.
Like this.
And the Panthers are going to recover here, and that should be enough to get them the victory. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
Go get 7. Go get 7. Go get 7.
Well, it wasn't a bad kick.
Go get 7.
Anything like that, just that the normal outcome actually came to play.
Go get 7.
Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back